Hey everybody, Coach Brew here. I was just contemplating conspiracy theories. The Earth is flat. 9/11 was a government inside job. The moon landing was fake, and that Mainers invented whoopie pies. I have before me what is allegedly the Maine state snack or treat. They even put forth legislation, I believe, in 2011. That's government officials and tax dollars hard at work putting forth legislation that a dessert treat should be officially pronounced as such. It ended up losing as the state dessert to the blueberry pie. So then they railroaded it through as the state snack. Anyway, it's conspiracy theory because it's almost like the Bloods and the Crips battling. Mainers believe they invented the whoopie pie. Pennsylvanians, yours, Bruley, is originally from Pennsylvania, believe they invented the whoopie pie in Lancaster, Pennsylvania with the Amish. And it's basically, this dates back to, this is like some Hatfields and McCoys type shit here. It dates back to like the 1920s. However, that being said, here's the deal. Either way, I win because I live in Maine and I was raised in Pennsylvania. So we're going to do a pumpkin spice wicked whoopie pie. It's wicked. Wicked Whoopie Pies is the brand. They're out of Freeport, but everyone loves to say wicked up here. They say that in Boston too, like, wicked pissa. So we're going to try this. This is a miniature one. Get a good look here. You can almost see the spice. And we all know pumpkin spice is love. Take one bite here. Very moist. It's good. It's not as good as the Wicked Whoopie of the maple variety. It's sticking in my teeth. Which is better than the original chocolate whoopie pie. If you're gonna go with this and you're in Maine, get the maple. I think it's the best. Pumpkin's good, seasonal variety. I'd give this like a 7.1. It's a little moist, which I know some people like it that way. I prefer it a little drier, so it's not like sticking to you. But, the rivalry, I think we need to clarify all this and settle it for once. This sort of Hatfield and McCoy's turf war. It's not a Maine invention. It's also not a Pennsylvania Dutch, Amish, whatever you want to call it, invention. Basically what a whoopie pie is a bootleg devil dog. It's a bootleg devil dog. And what I mean by it is it's a round devil dog. The devil dog is like that hot dog shaped, two pieces of kind of hot dog bun looking chocolate cake with this exact same kind of whipped cream, sugary, thick filling in the middle. So basically all they did in Maine and all they did in Pennsylvania was change the shape of something that was invented years earlier in Brooklyn, New York. The devil dog, which Mrs. Coach Brew, who did you say invented that?
Drake Brothers.
The Drake Brothers. The Drake Brothers of Drake's Cakes, baked goods fame. Didn't you say one of them, like, they had like a sibling rivalry, and one of them, I think, like, there's a big divide, and one of them went and founded Nabisco. Is that right?
I don't know about the divide part, but yes.
and Nabisco stands for North American Biscuit Company. National Biscuit Company. So anyway, irregardless, which is not a word, it's actually regardless. There's your grammar lesson today. The business lesson is you can't just bootleg or commandeer someone else's intellectual property. This is what they're calling a whoopie pie is a freaking round devil dog. That would be like Steve Jobs saying, you know what? I invented the telephone. My iPhone? Yeah, I invented the phone. When Alexander Graham Bell invented the phone, the actual telephone, many, many years ago, when it was mounted to a wall, it had a cord, and you had to dial the numbers. Millennials, you won't understand that. Gen Z, neither will you. Ask your grandparents or your parents what an actual telephone was. You probably do think Steve Jobs invented the phone, and it always had a screen. Anyway, my point being, you can't just commandeer somebody else's concept. You know, the iPhone is not the original phone. The whoopie pie is just a round devil dog. End of conversation. That's the review. It's a 7.1. It's a little too moist for my liking. And stop the nonsense. So anyway, you want more fabulous business lessons on being original, not being a copycat or a bootleg, head over to coachbrew.com. At the top of the website, you can sign up for my email series. It's called The Daily Brew, BRU. And when you do that, you will receive a complimentary download of my prestigious $49 a month subscription membership to my membership community, which is called Yesterday's Underdogs. Not Yesterday's Devil Dogs, Yesterday's Underdogs, which is an original name. Thank you very much. Head on over there now. What are you waiting for? It's coachbrew.com. Go there now. Click the link. Wherever it is, click the link.